So here's a battle for you guys against Pumas from Abra's Asylum. Link in the description. Also link to Team EonMence, the website. So I lead off the fortress like I usually do, and I get taunted like I usually do by this stupid Aerodactyl. So I go out in a Monkey Man, and he goes and sets up his rocks, which sucks. So he goes out in a Gengar to block the fake out. He goes Focus Blast and misses, so I'm able to get off the U-turn. I take my Life Orb recoil, and I go out into Hitmontop. I get my Intimidate. I go for the Sucker Punch for the kill. He did not expect that, he said in the chat. But yeah. So please join Team EonMence. And speaking of Mence, there's one right there. And I have to switch because I'm locked into Sucker Punch. I got on a Shuckle and take my rock damage. And he goes Brick Break, which is completely weird. Then he goes D-Meter, and that destroys my Shuckle. Well, before I can even get off a single Toxic. And I go out in a Monkey Man, and I go Fake Out. So yeah, I joined Team EonMence, and hopefully I can get enough members to go to war with Team Beastly of Abra's Asylum, because PTO of Beastly is being a jerk. And as I go into Altitude, he Brick Breaks, takes his Life Orb damage. He goes back into Grape, which is the Aerodactyl. I switch and go back into Fortress. Take my damage. He taunts me, but I play the good play in Rapid Spin, which was sort of stupid because I know he has Stealth Rock. So I got in a Hitmontop again, trying to, scare him away. He sets up his rocks and goes out into Salamence and switches Salamence in to a Stone Edge. Well freaking done. Hitmontop was a beast in this battle. He killed 4 things. So he goes out into Scissor, and I go out into Altitude, but he U-turns and kills me because, he has got the Life Orb and everything. I think it's Life Orb. I'm not sure. It might be... No, it's not Banded. It's probably Life Orb. So I go back into Top, trying to scare away this Heatran, and I do. He goes back into Scissor as I Earthquake. And Earthquake does decent damage, but I switch and go out, in a Fortress, and he turns off a Fortress, does a little bit of damage, and goes into Heatran again. So I leave Fortress in as Death Fodder. He Fire Blasts and misses, so I'm able to get out my rocks, which is awesome. But he doesn't miss the second Fire Blast, and obviously that's going to take down Fortress, even if it is max HP. So I got an Ashima, and Ashima was a beast here. I DD on the switch in an Aerodactyl, and now stuff. 1 DD allows it to get up to like 420 attack, which is very nice. He's still faster after 1 Dragon Dance and taunts me, but I Waterfall anyway. And here comes the moment that really ticked me off. And if it weren't for this battle would have been a lot shorter. He goes out into Suicune, and I go for the Earthquake. Yes! Sorry about that. Interrupted. So I go Earthquake. He Calm Minds. He gets lefties and stuff. I go Earthquake again and stuff. And I don't kill it. He goes Surf, but since Ashima can live, hidden power grasses and energy balls, it takes the Surf with room to spare. The taunt wears off, which I could have used to my advantage, but I know I just died to, my Earthquake, just to get damage. And then he goes Surf, and that's gonna take down Ashima, obviously, because it's calm-minded. So Ashima dies after, being epic. And I go out into Monkey Man, and Monkey Man's just going to do his epicness and go Fake Out and kill off the Suicune with a useless crit that I could have used on an Earthquake. Then I could have swept, but no. So he goes out into Scizor, and he goes Bullet Punch, and I just leave him Monkey Man as fodder. So right now he's barely got the lead, 2-1. I go out in a Hitmontop, get the Intimidate. He switches and Heat ran into an Earthquake, and since the best Scissor can really do to me is U-turn, I pretty much got this game, won. So, good game, Pumas. Can't believe Hitmontop was so beastly. Yeah, go to Team EonMence, chat, battle, join the clan, stuff. Kudos goes out to Ambapom1134, and I will see you guys later. I think it's 3-4.